outdoor experience. I'm sure you played as a kid outdoors, but can you just talk about, before the game, the overall experience being in this atmosphere and this scene for you, please?
Well, it's a great atmosphere. We had a lot of fans tonight. You just look up in the stadium and, I see a little snowfall. It's nothing better. Absolutely. Had a blast out there. It was a great game. Tough result, but it was a lot of fun.
It was an amazing experience. I mean, I didn't have the opportunity as a child to play outdoors in Pittsburgh. There weren't many frozen ponds, so this is my first time playing outdoors, and it was just an unbelievable experience. The fans were awesome. And every time we scored, I think it was pretty loud. So I mean, they made it amazing. So thanks to them.
You guys just talk about coming back after being outshot like 20-5 in that second period. What happened in the third period where you guys were able to get a boost? The power play helped right away.
Yeah, I think that power play helped for sure. Got a little momentum. I think in the locker room, a lot of guys were talking. Got a little energy from that. So guys just came out and we wanted to play great in front of Hildy.
Great. Could you just describe Hildy's performance, and then when that's done, Hildy, could you just talk about the toughness of the game out there?
Hildy played great. Absolutely. He kept us in the game. We gotta. It's a tough way to lose in a shootout. He made saves that he shouldn't have been making. So you can't ask for anything more.
A lot of guys love to give the goalie all the credit, but our boys are blocking a lot of shots, doing a lot of the little things that it takes to win hockey games. Our defense taking away the back doors and things like that. So they're keeping the shots from outside. I mean, you see 43 shots up there, but when you think about it, a lot of them we're out on the perimeter. So I mean, I just had to do my job and make the saves I had to make.
What did you like about your game overall?
Controlling rebounds, I thought I did that pretty well.
Obviously, the ice isn't why any team wins or loses, because both teams have to play in it. I'm just curious, what was the ice condition like? Is you getting some pucks, maybe some unusual movement? Just what was it like for both of you guys, please?
I think the ice got better as the game went on. I mean, yesterday we practiced on it in the morning after it snowed throughout the night. So I mean, I think that ice was way worse than the ice we played on today. So I think our team was definitely ready for anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a little soft out there. There's a few potholes here and there, but I think like you said, both teams play on the same ice, so it wasn't a huge factor.
Early in the first and second period, it seemed like you guys were maybe getting dominated, especially second period where it was 20-5 shots. Was that did the break play any role at all? I know you guys last out were about 2 weeks ago. You only had a couple practices before this game. Were you guys maybe a little rusty at all, or was it just their style of play? Because I know they did they have a very good defensive style of play.
Well, they came out hard, absolutely, but I wouldn't say the break had any factor on our players or anything like that. I think guys went home and were responsible and skated at home and did all the right things. So I think I wouldn't say we were rusty at all, really.
Hey Tom, can you just talk about the atmosphere?
You want to finish with these guys
Oh,
first? Yeah, finish with these guys, and then I'll.
We all good? The players?
One more.
Okay.
John, could you just talk about just the frustration of coming down here for the second year and tying and then not getting the shootout and getting into the finals and all that?
It's absolutely frustrating. It's heartbreaking, and especially Hildy playing great, and we can't give him that win. He stopped I think 2 breakaways in the third period there. So I think he played great. So it's obviously heartbreaking.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tom, can you just talk about the atmosphere and just playing out there? I know you're disappointed, obviously, but just talk about the atmosphere of it and everything.
Well, it's funny, once the game starts, you're not sitting there focused on too much outside that 200 by 85. And so taking it all in leading up to it, the atmosphere is terrific. That looks like I don't know what the attendance is, but it looks like there's a good crowd. And the temperature was real nice. So it was a great setting to play outdoor hockey. And would have liked to have a different result.
Tom, they dominated on shots on goals, and your guys just kept fighting. I realize you're not a glass half full kind of guy, but the fact that the way these guys keep fighting for you, it seemed like there was even more disappointment on your part for them than you in particular. Would you talk about that?
Yeah, I am disappointed for him because, again, it's 2 years in a row. You target this tournament, and as we're trying to rebuild our team and our program, this is an opportunity to compete and learn to compete for a championship, in these 2 days. And we didn't get over that hump, and we had the expectation to do that. I think shots on goal can sometimes be misleading, and I don't pay tons of attention to it. I'm more curious to see scoring chances. And in games like this, you're throwing pucks from anywhere because you don't know how the puck's going to bounce. So not to discredit Michigan Tech's play, because I thought they played real hard and they did a good job of getting pucks to the net. But I'm kind of curious to see. I'm guessing the scoring chances probably favor them, but they were a lot closer than the actual shots on goal indicated. So I thought that second period was a period where we took ourselves out of any kind of rhythm at all. You hope to get through that first period and then get better and better, and we took ourselves out of that. And the difference in the conditions is you got guys sitting on the bench now who would be normally playing. We played 4 lines pretty much the whole game, especially given we haven't practiced much and they've been away, but now they're getting cold. That doesn't usually happen sitting in an indoor rink. And I thought that hurt us, but I really liked how we responded. And I thought the guys competed hard. I really did. I thought they competed hard. And there was a lot of energy on the bench. And I am disappointed. I'm disappointed for the players because they put themselves in a position to win, and we couldn't quite get over the hump.
Tom, in those last 3 minutes, that was a time when there were scoring opportunities that they were having, that Hildebrand was coming through for you guys. With the way he was coming up with maybe improbable saves at times, did you think that his play was just going to carry you guys through today?
Well, he's very steady, and that's the expectation we have for him, and that's what he's very capable of doing. So I was quite confident with him back there. Our team is, and he's one of those guys that only in his sophomore year has been able to demonstrate a key characteristic of a top goaltender at any level, and that's making the big save at the right time. And we need that from him. This team needs that from him to give ourselves the opportunity to have a chance to win. And he did that.
It's sort of amazing when a goal is scored, what it does for a team. And when you scored that first goal in the first minute of the second or third, it just seemed to change your whole momentum around, obviously leading the second goal. Did you feel that on the bench throughout the third?
Yeah, tons of energy. Tons of energy, and you saw it when they scored their second goal.
Yeah.
So now you're in a position on the other side where you're going to weather that storm because they just took the momentum away. Same thing happened with us. We come out after the intermission, score right off the bat. Now we've got tons of energy, and then we get that next one, tons of energy. And so you could feel it. You could see the confidence in the team rising. And again, I thought we got pretty much better as the game went on, but there's so many different dynamics that are going on, from the ice to obviously an overtime and then a shootout. But I thought our guys competed hard tonight.